an offer that you cannot deny. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry. Oh, I hear the please get louder. You son of a, you're gonna bang and coward. Bada bang, bada bang, bada boom. Bada bang, bada bang, bada boom. Bada bang, bada bang, bada boom. Bada bang, bada bang, bada
My phone has been blowing up with people excited for this conclusion. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Oh, close save by Sorokin.
We see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. And he slides it quickly to Marshall. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Rebels take possession here inside the offensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Toronto's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Angles it over to Marchessault. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Detroit's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Rocks him on the play. Puck slid down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Puts it on net. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one. That fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that was perfectly executed. Well, the goaltender has no chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once. Power plays are about being creative and executing on the options available, and a lot of time and effort go into it, and no one knows more than that than the coach. So when they score on that last goal and they get the go-ahead, he's pretty impressed.
Detroit's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Takes the feed. The Rebels take possession here in the open ice. Toronto's got the puck. Pesce's got it in the defensive end. Handles the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Loses the coverage there. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Aho. Gets up and scores! Sebastian Aho!
How'd you like to play with him? Hey, James, I know that my stats certainly would have elevated. I mean, it's his crisp tape-to-tape passing. When it lands on your stick, you can almost feather it in. He's unbelievable. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Detroit's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Schneider's lugging the puck. With possession along the wall. Fires it on net. Big time stop.
Regla's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Penalty coming up here.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Our first look tonight at the power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Locks it down in front. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. the clock as they grab the puck. They clear the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Slides the puck to Cooley. And they manage to clear it. Picked up along the wall by Crosby. Gaining momentum up along the side. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Trocheck's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Handles the pass. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away.
Huberdeau's penalty is almost expired.
Detroit's penalty is now expired.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating.
His first of the playoffs, and the rookie gets it done.
Well, every athlete wants to establish themselves as a playoff performer. Well, the rookie, an impressive start to leaving a lasting impression. Sometimes when it looks effortless, it's actually a lot harder than it seems. I mean, this is quite a play to be able to make that move and then slide that puck over to his teammate who executes and finishes it off perfectly.
Toronto's counterpunched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. And that goes off a player. The Trappers gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to McKenna. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quick feed to Brodin. Fires it. Oh, he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Puck picked up by Natchez. Takes a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Past the midway mark of the frame, Toronto's trailing by 1. Browns won it in their own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Rebels have it from their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Detroit's got the puck. Feeds the puck across to Marchessault. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Hayes. Takes a shot. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Sorokin. Scooped up along the wall by Schneider. Detroit's looking to break out. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save. Davies opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Here in the later stages of this period, Detroit's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Moves it to Bedard. Good hit to poke him off the puck. And that's deflected. The Rebels gain possession. Detroit's through center and now in the offensive end. Shot! With the stop. Slides that one right across the blue line. Great hits on play with the stick by Reinhart. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number 2 is underway. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Detroit's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. Steps into the offensive end. Moves the puck. And they'll dump it in. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Play rolls on. Toronto's got possession while undermanned. Denies them in close. And he takes the dish. Dishes it off. Passes it over. Great chance and an even better save. My goodness, the pressure's really building here in the offensive end. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Ovechkin's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a shot. Fantastic save. Great pressure on the offensive end by Ovechkin. Lays the body into that play. McKenna's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Quick pass to Trocheck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. What a steal in his own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Rebels will play it in their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides the puck over. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed. Oh, makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Fox is taking it from his own end. Receives the pass. Good use of the body on the play. Sends it in on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Barkov. And he takes the feed. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shot. Quick feed to Slavin. Oh, there's a collision that knocked him off course.
He wasn't expecting that one, James. He had his head down, unable to brace himself, and his stick goes by. Now he's got to go collect it.
Just wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Slides it diagonally to Krug. And that's blocked. Takes the feed at the point. Scores!
Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
Detroit's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
That's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Picked up along the boards by Bedard. Off target. From one end of the blue line to the other. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a blast. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here's a short pass to Natchez. On the attack along the boards. And he easily stops that one. More than half the period has expired. The Rebels have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Detroit's got it, and they're on the attack. Comes up with a stop. Loses his balance on the play. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance in front! And that's intercepted. Slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Back to the point it goes. Davis got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Detroit's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck at center. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The Trappers win the draw. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hca. Barzal's got it in the offensive zone. Too many bodies in the way. Moves it to Brodin. Up along the wing. Takes the pass. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Trying to shake the defender. Great save! Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Toronto's got possession at center. Now a quick pass to Brown. Shot! Wide of the net.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
Toronto's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did not. They're tied up with the goal! Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step, and when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you, and they get the equalizer for their efforts. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Toronto's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Quick pass to Trocheck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Trappers come up with the defensive zone draw. That knocks him off the puck. The Rebels have it against the wall. Toronto's moving it along the wing. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Peters won the draw at center. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. And now he angles it across to Fox. Solid hit on the play. And the play continues. And that's intercepted by Tkachuk. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. From point blank! Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And a great save! Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Reaches out and uses the stick. The pass out front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. And that's deflected off someone in front. Works it across to Marchessault. Handles the puck from the left side. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. You see the torque on that stick? I mean, imagine if we got a freeze frame. It would have been bent. Almost looked like it could have snapped in half after that quick release snapshot.
Detroit's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Battling for it along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Brodin. Takes the feed. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Natchez. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Feeds the puck over to Kreider. Here's a chance. Just gets enough to keep it out. Tries to feed it over to Barkov. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And he gets in front of that rocket. Slides it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Krug. They go on the attack from the left side. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Quick feed to Hughes. Shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. They fight for it along the boards. Feeds the puck to Schneider. Detroit's got it in their own zone.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Nice block. And it's a quick pass to Dorofeev. Picks it off and go back on the attack. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Hito. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Rebels are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
On-man rush. Slides it across. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Detroit's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scores! Well, just from the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
After that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within 1.
Once he recognizes that he has the room on that blue line, he just takes one step into the puck, James, and man, does he unleash just a bomb that beats the goalie.
The Rebels continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Moves it to Aho. Denies him! And now he moves it quickly to Aho. And he slides it quickly to Fox. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here they come on the attack. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Here's a shot. Blocked in front. Marconi's got it along the boards. Pass back to the point. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop by Sorokin. Let's get the call.
The coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and play safe.
Takes that one right in the logo. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. Heedle's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Takes it from the right side. Quick pass to Martoni. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Brodin. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Takes the return feed. The Trappers cross the line and gain the zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Turned aside with the glove by Sorokin. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Dermott's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. The draw, they take possession. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Dumps it in. The Trappers scoop it up along the boards. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Kreider. And the save. The Trappers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Detroit's got the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he slides it quickly to Bedard. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Wow. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in. Certainly heightened emotion behind the bench right now after they get that insurance marker goal. Listen, that should be it. It should be able to clinch the series. The coach also knows that there's game left, and he wants to make sure that he identifies with his team that they've got to continue to push and stay on task.
Detroit's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Trying to get back on the attack now. Passes on over to Slavin. The Trappers have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Slides the puck ahead to Aho. A shot into the scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Detroit's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Browns won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Pumps it away in his own end. And he loses control here. The Rebels gain possession. Here's a rocket of a shot. Big time stop there.
Degla's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. There's the horn, and this brings this one to an end. They're going on. Rocking and rolling, styling and profiling, and the playoff journey continues.
Well, these are the best victories, aren't they? You know you're moving on. You can feel the energy with your teammates, and you know that you put in all the hard work, the sacrifice, and now you get tested. You're moving on.
Tremendous emotions at both ends of the ice, and here we are with the handshake. I love this moment, Cheryl.
I love this moment as well. Listen, it isn't easy when you're on the losing side, and you got to put out your hand because one team has been victorious and you are not, but it is part of the game. It's the camaraderie, even in a championship.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.